Welcome to segment number 62, in which we're now going to play Super Jeopardy for the NES. Let's see if we make it all the way to the finals for a chance at $250,000. Oops, no. Here we go, let's play Jeopardy.
Let's play Jeopardy!
Quarterfinal game. Hey, Tiger. And the categories for this round are chemistry, bees, actors and roles, starts with the letter Y, Asia, religion. Alright. Let's get this party started. Actors and roles, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
He starred in the Western version of the Japanese classic Yojimbo. Starred in the Western version of the Japanese classic Yojimbo. Who is Raymond Burr? Or wait, I'm gonna take that back. I'd like to take that back and say who is John Wayne instead. No, it's not
Incorrect.
John Wayne. Oh well. Am I gonna wish I had trusted my first gut instinct? Clint Eastwood. Oh, okay. Now it's religion for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
At Christmas, its officers conduct street corner collections. What is the Salvation Army? Asia, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The Afghanistan and Pakistan pass with separate roads for cars, trains, and tunnels. What is the Khyber Pass? Let's have bees for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Fed to larva, it's a creamy substance rich in vitamins and minerals. What is royal jelly? Let's have chemistry, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The presence of this element makes organic chemistry organic. What is carbon? Religion, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Diabolical leader of the doomed people's temple. That diabolical leader is Wendy doesn't know.
Incorrect.
Sorry, Wendy, that is incorrect. So you lose all your 1,000 points. Jim Jones. Oh, okay. Starts with Y, 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Wild locks of Asia are what gossips do. What is yak? Starts with Y, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
John Colgan may have discovered this national park was chased there by Indians. What is Yellowstone? Actors in Rome
For
8.
800 points, the answer is...
Hawkeye Pierce in the big screen MASH. Who is Alan Alda? Zelda. Elliot Gould. Oh, okay. B's 200.
For 200 points, the answer is
Its name comes from the Middle English word bumblin. What is bumblebee? Asia 8.
for 800 points, the answer is
A wandering group originally from Asia. Their name is a short word from Egyptian. Form of Egyptian. What are gypsies?
correct.
B's 8.
For 800 points, the answer is
A honeybee colony should include a worker, a queen, workers, and bees. What are drones?
correct.
Chemistry 8.
For 800 points, the answer is
The process of heating a liquid such as moonshine and condensing its vapors. The process of heating a liquid such as moonshine and condensing its vapors. What is distillation?
correct.
Religion 8.
For 800 points, the answer is
1978 was the first time in over 450 years that a man was elected pope who wasn't this. What is Italian?
correct.
Starts with Y8.
For 800 points, the answer is
The Royal Bodyguard of Great Britain are clerical petty officers in the U.S. Navy. What are yeomen?
correct.
Actors in Role 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
Sigourney Weaver thought this Ghostbuster acted more like a game show host. Who is Dan Aykroyd?
incorrect.
The other one. It's Bill Murray. Oh, okay. Chemistry 2.
For 200 points, the answer is
Oh,
It's a daily double.
now it's gonna bite me in the rear end. But Wendy can only risk 1,000. This gas makes up about 21% of the air. It's oxygen, yep.
correct.
You're up to $1,600, Wendy. Starts with Y4.
For 400 points, the answer is
It gives your loaf a lift. What is yeast? Actors in Roles 2.
for 200 points, the answer is
As Indy, he races around the world, not a track. Who's Harrison Ford?
correct.
Actors in Roles 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
She was a rebel in Cat Ballou and in real life too. Who's Jane Fonda?
correct.
Asia 2.
For 200 points, the answer is
These cats guard in Thailand's temples and palaces. What are Siamese cats?
Correct.
Asia 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
He founded the dynasty of Khan men who ruled the Mongol Empire. Who is Genghis Khan? Oh, boom.
correct.
Asia 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
48 carvings of this stone, the most valuable in dark green, are still done in China. What is jade?
correct.
Bees 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
Common term from apiculturist. What is a beekeeper?
correct.
B6.
For 600 points, the answer is
A large crowd of bees on the move. What's a swarm?
correct.
I'll have chemistry
For
4.
400 points, the answer is
These are often arranged according to atomic number. What are elements?
correct.
Chemistry for 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
Named for the god of the underworld, this element is one of the most toxic poisons known. What is plutonium?
correct.
Religion 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
It said this Catholic priest lost his head on February 4th, 269 AD. Who's St. Valentine?
correct.
Let's have religion for 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
Book of the Bible in which Moses makes its exit from Egypt. What is Exodus?
correct.
Starts with Y6.
For 600 points, the answer is
A country bumpkin. What's a yokel? So I have 12,000 points at the end of the Jeopardy round. Alright. Despite not getting the daily double.
Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Despite somebody else finding the daily double, that is. Here are the categories for Double Jeopardy. We have music, agriculture, the Bible, rock and roll trivia, baseball, and finally, South Carolina. Oh boy. These categories are going to be a challenge, but that's why we call it Super Jeopardy. The Bible 500.
For 500 points, the answer is
The first 5 books of the Bible are attributed to him. Who's Moses? Agriculture 25.
For 2,500 points, the answer is
Western Europe has only 3% of the world's farmland, but produces about 20% of this root vegetable. What are potatoes? Baseball 25.
For 2,500 points, the answer is
The announcer who applied the word rhubarb from the name of a fictional cat to a disturbance on the field. Red Barber, and that's correct. Rock and roll trivia 5.
For 500 points, the answer is
This year-round group sold 108,000 copies of Sherry in one day. Who are the Beatles? No.
Incorrect.
Oh, wait a minute. I just figured it out. The Four Seasons. Yeah, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Sharon's right. Music 5.
For 500 points, the answer is
Style abbreviated as R&B. What is rhythm and blues? Let's have 5 for
for
5.
2,500 points, the answer is
He said, whither thou goest, I will go. Thy people shall be my people, my God, my God. Who is Ruth? Let's have, that first category music
for
25.
2,500 points, the answer is
University of Rochester School of Music is named for the photography giant. Who is not Edwin Land? I'll just say who's Edwin Land. No.
incorrect.
Founder of Kodak. I think Edwin Land was Polaroid. Let's find out who the founder of Kodak was. George Eastman for Eastman Kodak. Alright. Baseball 5.
For 500 points, the answer is
Most visited exhibit at Cooperstown Hall of Fame deals with the life of this player. Who's Babe Ruth? He's the one. Let's have Rock and Roll Trivia
for
25.
2,500 points, the answer is
Jackson Farrell was once a member of this grubby group whose hits include Mr. Bojangles. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Oh, yeah. Baseball 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is it's a daily double.
Wendy's going all in. Okay, she could gain on me here. Here's the clue. He played for the Chicago Cubs and Brooklyn Dodgers before becoming TV's Rifleman. It's indeed Chuck Connors. Oh boy, now we're going to have to play a little bit of layaway here.
Correct.
Wendy's up to 8,200 and she makes the next selection as we continue. 5,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
What Lot's wife became when she looked back on Sodom. Ah, Michael, how dare you. She became a pillar of salt, and I knew that one, but it's too late. I should hope it doesn't bite me in the rear end in a second. 5,015.
for 1,500 points, the answer is
This king pretended he wanted to worship the baby Jesus. Who's Herod? Baseball 2.
for 2,000 points, the answer is
When manager Tommy Lasorda and Dick Williams played for the Havana Sugar Kings, he was batting practice pitcher. I'm trying to remember. Nope.
incorrect.
Sorry, Michael, that's wrong. Fidel Castro. What? Fidel Castro? Bible 2000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is it's a daily double.
Oh boy, here we go. The number of people saved in Noah's Ark. The answer is 8, and that's correct.
Correct.
careful. Rock and roll trivia 1000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
1970s group whose name came from the Aboriginal custom of sleeping with canines when it's cold. 1970s group whose name comes from an Aboriginal custom of sleeping with canines when it's cold. Who are the chili dogs? No.
incorrect.
That is wrong. Oh boy. It's 3 Dog 9. Oh, okay. We've got to make a comeback now. Agriculture 5.
For 500 points, the answer is
1608, 2 Indians taught this southern explorer how to raise maize. Oh, Michael, how dare you. Who is John Smith?
correct.
Baseball 15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
Boston and Pittsburgh played the first one in 1903. Ah, Michael, stop locking me out! World Series.
correct.
Music for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
This composer's two-movement symphony is always performed in its unfinished state. Who's Beethoven?
incorrect.
Dang it. Schubert.
Correct.
Agriculture 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
If Union Stockyards opened in 1865 and its past Cincinnati is the meat packing capital. What is Chicago? There we go. Agriculture 15.
for 1,500 points, the answer is
Only this nation has more cropland than the U.S. What is the United Kingdom?
incorrect.
Oh, the USSR. Oh, okay. Rock and roll trivia.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
The creator of Elephant Parts in 1969 who monkeyed around and led the Ronstadt's backup band. Mike Nesmith. Yep.
for 2,000 points, the answer is
Donovan said that S.W. Perlman and this comic book character ain't got nothing on me. Oh boy. I don't know about this game. The Green Lantern. Oh, okay.
correct. For 2,000 points, the answer is
Actor Stewart, or a guy who belongs to a fraternal order of farmers. A Granger.
for 1,500 points, the answer is...
The human voice, the bagpipe, and the clarinet are part of this instrument family. What are the woodwinds? Ah!
Incorrect.
No! Son of a biscuit. Reeds.
For 500 points, the answer is...
South Carolinian, who is viewed as the South's greatest spokesman in the antebellum Senate. John C. Calhoun.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
1965, Petula Clark won a Grammy for this urban anthem. What's downtown? South Carolina, for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
State trees said to have helped American revolutionaries by catching British cannonballs. What are palmettos?
Correct.
15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
The nickname of South Carolina involved Billion Clayton Bates, who wouldn't let his handicap hold him back. Peg leg. Oh, okay.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
South Carolina statesman and diplomat Joel Robert Poinsett brought this science back from Mexico. What's a poinsettia? That last clip.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
South Carolina is bordered by only this many other states. What is two? They are Georgia and North Carolina. That's 20,500 points at the end of Double Jeopardy. Let's play Final Jeopardy.
Let's play Final Jeopardy.
The category is... It's all going to depend on how much I know about daytime TV. So if Michael goes all in and gets it right, he'll have 25,600. So I'm going to have to go 5,101. And I'm going to lock that in right now. The longest running CBS soap opera which began on the radio. I'll just say what's the guiding light. It's the guiding light. I got it right. So I get to go on to the semifinals for a chance to go to the final. Karen is right. Wendy is right. Michael is wrong. But I am right. So let's go to the semifinals. The code is RPC. Here we go, let's play.
Let's play Jeopardy!
We have these as our categories. They are television, women, Hemingway, odds and ends, planets, and finally, movies. Oh boy. These categories are going to be tough, but that's why it's called Super Jeopardy. But let's get started. Hemingway 1000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Wartime occupation he shared with his hero in Farewell to Arms. What is an ambulance driver? Alright, let me have movies for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
9 Men Who Came Too Late and Stayed Too Long. What's the slogan of this 1969 Peckinpah Western? What is the Wild Bunch? We'll have odds and
For
ends.
1,000 points, the answer is...
Charter approved at Runnymede in 1215 is more commonly known as this. What is the Magna Carta? Planets
For
1,000.
1,000 points, the answer is...
Only for a 20-year planet every 248 years. Only for a 20-year period every 248 years is this planet closer to the sun than Neptune. What is Pluto? Television 1000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
She was Babe Dickinson and Amelia Earhart in TV movies and also Webster's mom. Who is, Susan Clark? Yeah. Women 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
1916, she opened the first birth control clinic. See if Karen knows this one any better than I do. Margaret Sanger. Alright. Television 2.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Tom Selleck was a bachelor who didn't win on this Chuck Berry show. What is, the dating game? I'll take Hemingway for 8.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Hemingway's last home was in Ketchum in this state. What is Idaho?
Correct.
I'll have the 800 point clue.
For 800 points, the answer is...
He directed Gloria Swanson in Silence, then played her butler in Sunset Boulevard. Who is... Directed Gloria Swanson in Silence, then played her butler in Sunset Boulevard. Who is Cecil B. DeMille?
Incorrect.
No. Sorry, that's incorrect. Karen. Eric von Stroheim. Eric von Stroheim. Now let's go with odds and ends for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
It was their strange case Robert Louis Stevenson wrote on in 1886. Who are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I would like odds and
For
Frank.
800 points, the answer is... It's the Daily Double.
Let's see. Let's go 2,597. Bessemer method is the oldest modern process for making this. What is milk? No,
Incorrect.
wrong, but I'm still in the lead. Steel. Steel. Alright. I'll have Henry choose.
For 200 points, the answer is...
His fatherly nickname was Papa.
Correct.
Heavyweight 4.
For 400 points, the answer is...
Heavyweight novel that became the movie in which Bogey met McCall. What is Key Largo?
Incorrect.
You have and have not. Oh, okay. Odds 4.
For 400 points, the answer is...
He and Taft were the only two presidents buried in Arlington National Cemetery. John F. Kennedy.
Correct. For 200 points, the answer is...
Popular term for the president's wife. What is First Lady? I'll have to make
For 600 points, the answer is...
Granddaughter who tried her best and personal best. Who is, Muriel Hemingway?
Correct.
Let me have, movies
For 200 points, the answer is...
Alternating between Victorian and World War II films, Basil Rathbone played this sleuth in 14 films. Who is Sherlock Holmes?
Correct.
Movies 4.
For 400 points, the answer is...
Spanky, Alfalfa, and Darla appeared in the film as The Little Rascals in this. What is our game?
Correct.
We're gonna go with the movies for 6.
For 600 points, the answer is...
The town that sailors Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly were on in 1949. That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
New York City. Oh, okay.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Its day lasts 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.09 seconds. What is Earth?
For 600 points, the answer is...
This paraphrased line for the Star Spangled Banner first appeared on coins in 1864. What is in God we trust?
Correct.
Planets for 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
It's often called our planet's twin. What is Venus?
correct.
We'll go with planets for 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
Averaging 30 miles a second on its orbit, it's a very fast planet. What is Mercury?
correct.
Planets for 8.
For 800 points, the answer is
In 1964 Christmas film, Isadora plays Gearmar, a kid from this planet. What is Mars?
correct.
I'll take television for 4.
For 400 points, the answer is
By 1954, 5,000 science clubs were reported in the US and Canada because of this John Herbert show. What is Mr. Wizard?
correct. For 600 points, the answer is
Art Cloaky's little green guy, he started out as a Howdy Doody guest. Who is Gumby?
correct.
Let's have television 8.
For 800 points, the answer is
Cinerama Western that came to TV in 1938 starring James Arness. Karen. How the West Was Won.
for 400 points, the answer is
Donna Reed filled in this role in Dallas. Miss Ellie.
for 600 points, the answer is
FDR made Frances Perkins the first woman member of this. Cabinet.
correct. For 800 points, the answer is
Pioneer ecologist and author of Silent Spring. Huh. Rachel Carson, yep. So I'm at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm going to leave 7,603 points. Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Categories are hats, literature, petroleum, authors, wood, foreign words. Oh boy. Got our work cut out for us. Wood 5.
For 500 points, the answer is
Wood and losing fighters are beaten into it. What's a pulp? Let me have authors 25.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
At the New York Customs House, Oscar Wilde asserted he had nothing to declare but this. His genius.
for 500 points, the answer is
You know a Russian ballet company, it simply means big. words.
For 2,500 points, the answer is
California's one-word motto. It is Latin for I have found it. What is Eureka? I would like to have,
for 2,500 points, the answer is
the cat named for a Moroccan city. It is often seen on Shriners. What's a fez? Let's take literature
for 2,500 points, the answer is
nationality of Christopher Mahone, playboy of the Western world. Carrot. Irish.
for 500 points, the answer is
It pairs with pride in an Austen novel. What is prejudice? I would like a toy
for 2,500 points, the answer is it's a daily double.
Let's have 2,500 and 58. Bible mentions that Noah used this solid form of petroleum in building the ark. I don't know.
Incorrect.
It's alright, it's pitch. Petroleum 2.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
Hydrocarbon normally found in petroleum. Car engines maintain without enough of it. Octane. Authors 5.
for 500 points, the answer is
Author who wrote A Whale Ship was my Yale College and my Harvard. Let's say who's Herman Melville. Petroleum 15.
for 1,500 points, the answer is
1901, the first gusher in North America blew in a Spindletop Field was the #1 oil-producing state. Oh, it's in my home state. Son of a biscuit. Authors 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
He wrote an open letter to the French president which began J'accuse, or I accuse. Oh, I'm trying to remember who it was. Who was Emile Zola? Petroleum 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Named for a well drilled in an area where no oil or gas has been found yet, or an untamed feline. A wildcat.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Country providing the setting where Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises and For Whom the Bell Tolls. What is Cuba? What?
incorrect.
Spain.
For 500 points, the answer is
This Western topper actually holds only about 3 quarts. What is a 10-gallon hat?
For 500 points, the answer is
Petroleum's doubly colorful nickname. What is black gold?
correct.
Wood 25.
For 2,000 points, the answer is it's a daily double.
Let's have $2,552. Measure of wood which can produce 7.5 million chip picks, 30 rocking chairs, or 61,370 envelopes. What is... I don't know.
Incorrect.
I'm drawing a blank. It's a cord. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't risk too many points, so that's okay.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
His Uncle Remus told him a contraption what he called a car, baby. Who is Joel Chandler Harris?
correct.
Authors for 15.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
Titles of as many books about different parts of the world began with the word inside. John Gunther.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Blank for a construction worker. What's a hard hat? Let's have 4 words, 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Swahili for a journey. It's come to mean a hunting trip. What's a safari?
correct.
I'll have 4 words, 15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
Mountain range whose name is Sanskrit for house of snow. Mountain range whose name is Sanskrit for house of snow. What are the Alps? No.
incorrect.
Mountain ranges of the Himalayas. Oh, okay. Literature 15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
In this novel, Starbuck is the first mate and Stubb the second. What is Treasure Island? No.
incorrect.
It's Moby Dick. Oh, okay.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
Fort Wood is the base this famous statue stands on. What is the Statue of Liberty?
for 2,000 points, the answer is
Yiddish word for eating between meals. Noshing.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
Married name of Tolstoy heroine Anna Oblonsky. What's Anna Karenina? Hats for 15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
The French cap that became a symbol of the U.S. Vietnam War. What's a beret?
correct. For 2,000 points, the answer is
Graduate's cap. It sounds like a plasterer's tool. What's a mortarboard?
correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is
Portuguese for wood is the name of their islands famous for wines, my dear. What is Madeira?
correct. For 2,500 points, the answer is
The Temple of Solomon was built of this type of wood. Cedar. Oh, okay. Let's play Final Jeopardy. This round will determine if I get to go to the semifinals or not.
Let's play
Or if I get to
Final
go to the
Jeopardy.
finals or not. I'm sorry, finals. The category is state capitals. 7,000 will be enough to do it. Here we go. Let's do this. It's the closest state capital to the nation's capital. I'm just going to say what's Annapolis, Maryland. I'm just going to say what is Annapolis. It's either Richmond, Virginia or Annapolis, Maryland. One of those two. I'm going with Annapolis. It is indeed Annapolis, so I'm going to the finals for $250,000. Karen is right. Michael is right. I am right. So we're going for a chance at $250,000. NMT, here we go. Here we go, for all the marbles.
Let's play Jeopardy.
We have these as our 6 categories. Dealing with Democrats, oh god, TV trivia, science trivia, medals, surfing, biology. They don't call this Super Jeopardy for nothing, but we'll see how it goes. So let's start with biology for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
Hemocyanin in crustaceans serves this same function as this in mammals. What is biting? No.
incorrect.
Hemoglobin. Biology 2.
For 200 points, the answer is
Great philosopher Anaimander believed these humans evolved from these creatures. What are birds?
incorrect.
Fish. Oh, okay.
Correct. For 200 points, the answer is
Initials in common to Lyndon Johnson, his wife, and daughters. What's LBJ? Let's go with Democrats for 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Hubert Humphrey's running mate, 1968. Edmund Muskie.
for 200 points, the answer is
Soft, malleable metal Superman can't see through. What is Krypton? Ah.
incorrect.
Lead. Oh, okay.
Correct. For 200 points, the answer is
He played Reverend Forward on the Waltons, Jack Tripper on and Cooper Man. Nope.
incorrect.
Who's John Ritter? I'd like to have metal for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
Silver white metal found in chalk, gypsum, and Wonder Bread. What is calcium?
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Sterling silver is not pure silver, but an alloy of silver and this metal. Copper.
for 200 points, the answer is
It takes about 100 drops of water to fill this cooking measure. What is a cup?
incorrect.
I'm not doing too well. A teaspoon.
Correct.
TV trivia 400.
For 400 points, the answer is
Their character Mama died in a TV special but was resurrected from Mama's family. Who is Vicki Lawrence?
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Riding the face of a wave while staying under is breaking its point is called riding this. Nope.
incorrect.
Curl. Alright.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
1950s comedy that was the first to be filmed with 3 cameras before a live audience. What is I Love Lucy?
for 800 points, the answer is
building blocks of proteins. What are enzymes?
Incorrect.
What? Oh! Amino acids.
For 400 points, the answer is
Proverb advises you to strike at this time. What is while the iron is hot?
For 800 points, the answer is
Ex-Colorado senator who served as McGovern's campaign manager in 1972. Gary Hart. $236.
For 600 points, the answer is
He starred as an accused wife murderer on The Fugitive. David Jansen.
For 400 points, the answer is
Unlike regular ice, when removed from the freezer, dry ice cannot do this. Only evaporate. What is melt?
For 800 points, the answer is
A whip makes a cracking noise because the tip moves faster than the speed of this. What is sound?
correct. For 800 points, the answer is
Current penny, nickel, or dime, the one which contains the most copper. What is the dime? No.
incorrect.
Nickel! Son of a biscuit. Science Trivia 6.
For 600 points, the answer is
Term for the attractive quality found in lodestone from magnesium Asia Minor. What is magnetism?
For 800 points, the answer is
These words followed serpent in the titles of two Beach Boys top 20 hits. What are Serpent Safari and Serpent USA?
correct. For 800 points, the answer is
He was on Soap and Saturday Night Live before he met Sally. Who is Billy Crystal?
correct. For 600 points, the answer is
Study of the relationships of living things to each other in their environment. What is ecology?
For 600 points, the answer is
Walter Mondale's 5-letter nickname isn't Wally, but this. Fritz.
For 600 points, the answer is
Common table salt, this element is the metal. What is sodium?
For 600 points, the answer is it's a daily double.
Let's do 3,000. What is called when a surfer loses both his balance and his board during a ride? What is a wipeout?
Correct.
There we go.
For 400 points, the answer is
19th century French scientist who proved bacteria caused disease. Who is Louis Pasteur?
correct. For 400 points, the answer is
Last name of the seminarian who became California's guru governor. Brown. Oh, okay.
For 200 points, the answer is
What a server refers to when he talks about his blue cheer, Gordon Smith, or Hobie. What is the surfboard?
For 400 points, the answer is
Surfers flock to the famous north shore of this Hawaiian island. Oahu. Double Jeopardy time.
Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Categories are herbs and spices, Republicans, oh yikes, TV horses, the 70s, fictional animals, the Bible. Alright. If the clues in the Bible are exactly the same as they were in the semifinals, you should be okay. We're going to TV horses for 500.
For 500 points, the answer is
Dale Evans' cream-colored mount. Buttermilk.
correct. For 500 points, the answer is
70s president once offered a contract by the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. Who is Gerald Ford? Bible 25.
For 2,500 points, the answer is
He said, whither thou goest, I will go. Oh, I don't even need to read the clues, because they are exactly the same. So I shouldn't have a problem with this. Who is Ruth? 2000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
The number of people saved in Noah's Ark. Oh wait, why am I reading the clues? I know these clues.
correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is
Who is Herod?
correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is
Pillar of Salt. Aha! I got you first.
Correct. For 500 points, the answer is
Who's Moses? There
correct.
we go. We're up to 16,200 points. Fictional animals,
For
25.
2,500 points, the answer is
Rat, Mole, and Toad are friends of this 1908 Kenneth Grahame classic. What's the Wind in the Willows? Yay. I'll take her responses
for 2,500 points, the answer is
A man's name or the herb that Pliny felt must be sown with curses of ugly words. What is basil? Couple gets 25.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
1964, the South Carolina Senator switched from Democrat to Republican. Who is Strom Thurmond?
for 2,500 points, the answer is
In 1935, Agatha Christie killed off the hero of the final Hercule Poirot novel. I'm just gonna say, what is Murder on the Orient Express? I think that's probably wrong. That's not right.
incorrect.
Oh well, it's okay. Got a big lead right now, so I'm not worried. Curtain! Oh, son of a biscuit.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
He was the first elected GOP senator for Tennessee and later Reagan's chief of staff. Howard Baker. Fictional Animals 5.
for 500 points, the answer is
His three sisters were Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Who's Peter Rabbit?
for 2,500 points, the answer is
Jingles wrote Joker, a babe. He wrote Buckshot, and Appaloosa. Wild Bill Hickok.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
Don Diego's Black Cloud alter ego. He wrote The White Stallion and Phantom. Zorro.
correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is
Peter Graves co-starred with this angry horse long before Mission Impossible. Fury.
for 2,000 points, the answer is
show about a boy and his pal shot only 39 episodes, but they were shown by all 3 networks. What is My Friend Flicka? Okay. I would like to have fictional animals for
2,000 points, the answer is...
Major was a boar whose deathbed speech led to the revolution in this 1946 George Orwell novel. What is Animal Farm? Birds and Spices 2?
Correct.
A lot of points in front of me.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
The other name for the Moluccas, derived from its prominent exports. What are the Spice Islands?
Correct. For 2,000 points, the answer is... It's a daily double.
Let's just do 2,700. Edward Brooke, the first black senator since Reconstruction, represented this state. What is Mississippi?
Incorrect.
Is it California or Massachusetts? Massachusetts. Oh well, it's too late.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
In 1974, he became the second vice president to be appointed, not elected. I'm just saying it was Adlai Stevenson. Ah.
Incorrect.
Nelson Rockefeller. Oh, okay. Oh, well.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Breed of Cujo, Stephen King's devilish dog. What is a Saint Bernard?
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
When the Cleveland Indians named him to lead the team in 1974, he became the first black Major League manager. Frank Robinson. Fictional Animals 15.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
Cockroach pal beheadable, the alley cat. Archie.
Correct. For 500 points, the answer is...
Sour Cream Companion. Or Chives. I shouldn't have too much trouble with this category.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
Even if you can't cut it, it's good on hot dogs. What is mustard? And personally, if I eat a hot dog, I like mustard on mine.
Correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is...
A restaurant garnish that nobody ever eats. What's parsley?
Correct.
That's right.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
Plane in 1937 runs from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez. What is the Alaska Pipeline?
Correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is... It's the Daily Double.
1937, Bishop John Newman was the first American man to be named this by the Roman Catholic Church. Was a pope?
Incorrect.
No, that's wrong, but it's not going to matter. Saint. Saint. Oh well.
For 500 points, the
Look at the
answer
last
is...
clue. The group that kidnapped Patty Hearst was known by these initials. Don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna win $250,000 either way. The SLA. Alright. Final Jeopardy time.
Let's play Final Jeopardy.
The category is mathematics. Branch mathematics is named to measure the Earth. What is geometry? It's geometry, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna win $250,000. Yay! And I'll see you all for that next segment right after this. Oh, sorry.